Hello, I'm Sienna, and this is a short video on how to fix Pokemon cards. My dad is recording right now, and here are the things you'll need. A Pokemon EX that has been damaged quite a bit, so that the pitch is sort of peeling off. An unwanted card that you don't mind going to waste. Well, not really waste, but you know what I mean. One of these, anything that will work as a roller, and some wood glue.
PVA, yep.
Or any strong glue.
PVA glue.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay. So we're going to try and peel just the shiny part of the card off. Now you've got to be really careful when you do it. You've got to just peel a tiny bit at a time. And try not to rip the card, the plastic bit. If you rip the card, it doesn't matter. But as you can see, the card's really damaged. So it's just a bit of a tedious process, but just do a bit at a time. Don't rush it. Just a tiny bit at a time. And if you do the edges first, then there's no chance of the plastic part of the card splitting. As you can see, it comes off pretty easy. What happened to these cards, Sienna?
Well, I left them in my school pocket when I thought I put them in my room because one kid got his cards stolen from him at school, so I didn't want that to happen when my teacher told me to put the cards in my bag. So I put them in my pocket, accidentally left them in my pocket, and Mum accidentally washed them.
Yeah, so it's easy to happen. You can forget things in your pocket. So we'll just sit there. It's just a matter, it can be pretty tedious, but as long as you take your time.
We should be good. You see, we've done this twice before.
So we're going to pause the video now.
Yep.
And then I'll continue ripping this and we'll be back.
Yeah. Bye. This is what it should look like when it's being peeled off. That's the back.
Chuck that.
We don't need that.
And this is just super thin. It's like really...
So you got to be
just
very
like plastic,
careful.
yeah.
Very, very careful.
Like I can't believe how thin it is, but it's quite durable.
Yeah.
So it's not overly hard to rip off, but just slowly but surely it will come off, yeah. Alright, so once we've done that, we set it aside. We can chuck that other card away. That's no good to us anymore.
We do not need you.
And Sienna has just a normal Pokemon card. I'm not sure what...
It's an Excelgor.
Yep, so it's just a normal card with no
Make
EX
sure
type plasticky thing on top.
Yeah. Make sure you don't chuck away a holo or a reverse or a dual type. You know, you don't want to get rid of one of them.
Yeah. So I just use a magazine. I just put a magazine down because it can be a little bit messy. And I've just got some PVA glue, which is like wood glue. Does the job. It does the job pretty well. So what we're going to do is we're going to just spread the glue on the card like so. You don't want to put too much on there because it will be excessive, and you'll have to clean off a lot because we want just a thin film on there. So I just sort of put it around, go to the edges, and
There we are.
once we've done that, that looks about enough.
Yep, definitely does.
Back the lid back on. Alright. So now just use your finger and just just hold one end of the card and I just smooth out the glue. Just pushing it off the card like that.
Like so.
Just make sure you get a nice even coat on the card. And then I just move it away from the glue because there's a bit of glue there now.
Yeah, we should be wiping it off.
But I find magazines work well because you can wipe them down. You know, so just get a paper towel roll, just give it a wipe. Bit of water in a bowl can be handy. Just wash your fingers in there. So, and then what I like to do is just push the card to the side, pick it up, just like that, and then with a wet bit of paper towel, not too much water, but just enough to wipe down the magazine, or you can just use another page of the magazine if you like. I mean, actually, wouldn't be a bad idea. I might even just do that myself. So it's just an old motorbike magazine.
That doesn't really want it anymore.
Yeah, so there we go. So we've done that. I've got a bit of glue on my finger.
It happens.
You don't want the glue on the fingers. And then we pick up the card again. Just check that there's any glue on the bottom. We don't want any glue, so what I do is I just give it a quick wipe with just a damp rag. Get a bit of that glue off before it dries.
Sorry about that camera fault just then. Just making sure the card wasn't fake.
Okay. So and then what we do is
make sure the card's the right way around.
Yes.
Before.
Sienna likes the red part of the Pokemon at the top.
Yes, because that is what it's meant to be.
Okay. So now I will.
Pardon me.
You want to pause that?
Oh yeah, maybe I should. Okay, we're back after that technical difficulty.
So now what I do is I lay the plastic over the card, just making sure that that's the top, and so just with your fingers, just sort of push the plastic on. We push the glue out to the sides, so don't be too worried about it not being exactly on the line, because we've got this little roller which was, I don't know what it's out of, some magic fabric thing, I don't know. But anyway, it works great.
Please found it.
It's a nice hard plastic roller.
Craft box.
So anyway, what we do is we just roll it, and then as you do it, you'll see a bit of the glue's pushed out.
Yeah, there's a close up.
And then I just generally wash this out again, just wash the glue
every time,
you're gonna roll it
because
again.
you don't want to get it on the card if you like that card.
Yeah, we don't want any glue on the card, that's for sure. So just give it a good wash in the bowl of water. The PVA glue cleans up really easy.
Yeah, well, unless it's dry.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be
Let's
dry when you're trying to clean it up.
And I generally move the card away from that bit of glue and just roll the other side now. So we just roll it flat. And as you can see, it just makes it come out a lot flatter than it would if you didn't use the roller.
Yeah, you want it to come out flat. So here's the card so far. I'll just turn the camera around so you see it properly. But yeah, there's the card so far.
So now I'm just going to turn it around, roll it the other way. So
make sure it's right.
As you can see, a bit more glue's come out.
Yeah, you want to make sure you get all that glue out, otherwise the card might get soggy or anything.
Well, it'll go lumpy. It'll go lumpy.
Yeah, we don't really know what will happen because we've never really tested to see if that would happen. You don't want to waste any EXs.
Yeah, it goes a bit lumpy. We don't want lumpy. We want nice, flat card. So as you can see, squished out a bit more glue there. You don't have to work super fast, you know, like the PVA won't dry like super glue. So
yeah, it's not fast drying.
Don't panic, just give it a bit of a wash. Right, so once we've rolled it, we pick up the card and we have a look.
Have a look, make sure it's nice.
And there's a bit of a crease there still. We could possibly turn the page.
Yeah.
Let's just try rolling it a bit
This
flatter.
card's worse than our other ones. I'll show you one of our other ones. Where is it? Over here. Here is our first repair job. It is a Mega Gardevoir EX 4 Charms.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll this card a bit more now in the middle. Just really try and see if we can get that flat. The flatter we can get this, the better.
Yeah, we don't want it to
The card will look
crease.
much more
better.
like the original. And just make sure you don't get any glue on there, because if you get every time you get a bit of glue on there, you'll end up rubbing it all over the front of the card. Now, if that happens, don't panic, because it's plastic. It will wipe off with a bit of water. Now that's looking pretty good. I can't seem to get every single
crease
out of this one. This one here is probably more
creased
than the other ones, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a pretty cool card. And,
it's pretty good.
yeah, you don't want to
You want to make sure you do the
just
job.
chuck it out. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to make sure you do the job right.
We've experimented. This is our third card that we're repairing now.
Yeah, our second one was this Meloetta full art that I got from my friend by trading.
So now, as you can see, you can see it's not quite centered. So don't panic if that happens. Just make sure there's no glue on anything. You can actually push it up and it will line up perfectly. So I just push it up to the edges just by squeezing it. And like I said, it's not going to be exactly like, one from the shop, but it's going to be pretty
It's going to
close.
look pretty good.
Yeah, and that's about it really. So then all I do is, because the top's plastic, you can just give it a bit of a wipe down to make sure there's no glue on there.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it kind of starting to look like a Pokemon card. It will curve on you like that, but don't panic. Once we've done this, we actually put it in between some heavy books.
And under that cabinet over there, that flattens them out.
So I just like to make sure it's clean. It's looking really good actually. It's a lot better than what I thought.
Yeah.
So the water doesn't seem to hurt the plastic.
Unless you chuck it in a bathtub or
So we
anything.
look underneath, you can see there's a tiny bit of glue there. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera there. We're only using an iPhone. But,
Well, really an Android, but who cares?
not an iPhone, sorry, a Samsung. Yeah, that's right. So I just give the back of the card a bit of a wipe. Seems to be, a lot better. And then I use a dry paper towel.
And seal the water on it.
Because the back's cardboard, so you don't want the water sit on it for too long or anything like that.
That's not a good idea.
But that's the card.
That's pretty much.
It's got a bit of a bend on it like that, but once you flatten it out, it'll.
If we find a way to fix the creases and the bends, we'll post that too.
We'll let you know.
Yeah.
But so what we do now, what I like to do is just get one piece of paper
Oh,
towel.
it's blurry.
One piece of paper towel, and we put it over like that, and then just stick that into a book and put it under something heavy, and it should stay flat. And that's one way to save your Pokemon cards. I hope this helps someone.
Hopefully.
Okay, thanks for
Hopefully.
watching.
Bye.